I once decided to try my hand at baking cookies all by myself. I followed the recipe step by step, or so I thought. When I took them out of the oven, they were as hard as rocks. I accidentally used salt instead of sugar. We used them as frisbees instead, and I became the champion cookie thrower in the neighborhood. I once wore my rain boots to bed because I thought it would help me dream of jumping in puddles. In the morning, I found my feet floating in a pool of water. Realizing I had left the boots full of water from the night before, I giggled as I splashed my way to the bathroom, leaving a trail of mini puddles behind me. But hey, at least my feet were well hydrated. I convinced my little brother that our dog could talk, so we had a full-on conversation with barks and woofs. My brother was amazed, and I couldn't stop laughing as we pretended to understand each other. Our dog just wagged his tail, probably wondering what was going on. It was a hilarious moment that we still laugh about to this day. I decided to become a professional painter, and created a masterpiece on our living room wall using markers. It was an abstract piece that my family called the Scribble Symphony. Mom's face turned from surprise to laughter when she saw my artistic expression. I attempted to teach my cat to do tricks like a circus performer. I showed her how to jump through a hula hoop, but she just looked at me like I was the crazy one. Eventually, she rolled over and took a nap, leaving me to wonder if I should join the circus instead. I once decided to test if my cat had magical powers, so I drew a magic circle on the floor and chanted a made-up spell. Suddenly, my cat zoomed around the room in a frenzy, chasing its own tail and knocking things over. It turns out, my magic just made my cat hyper. During a family photo, I tried to strike a pose like a model, but I ended up tripping and knocking over a chair. The whole family burst into laughter, and the photo captured the hilarious moment forever. I thought it would be funny to dress up as a superhero and surprise my dad. As soon as I jumped out from behind the couch, he screamed in fear and spilled his cereal all over himself. We both ended up laughing so hard that we had to clean up the mess together. I wanted to make my own special recipe by mixing all the different cereals in the pantry. The result? A colorful concoction that tasted like a rainbow made of crunchy cardboard. My family pretended to love it and ate a spoonful, but we all burst into giggles at the same time. During a game of Simon Says at school, I got so into it that I forgot to listen to the instructions and ended up doing silly actions like hopping on one foot when Simon didn't even say to. The whole class laughed, and we had to start the game over, making sure I paid closer attention this time. I once tried to catch a butterfly by chasing it around the garden with a butterfly net, but every time I got close, it would flutter away, teasing me. Eventually, I tripped over my own feet and fell face first into a patch of flowers, scaring the butterfly away for good. I ended up with petals stuck in my hair and a face covered in dirt, but I couldn't stop laughing at my clumsy adventure. I attempted to make a giant bubble bath by pouring a whole bottle of bubble bath liquid into the tub. As soon as I turned on the water, the bubbles grew so big that they spilled out of the bathroom, flooding the hallway and turning it into a foamy wonderland. It took hours to clean up, but it was the most bubbly adventure ever. I decided to give my stuffed animals a roller coaster ride by sliding them down the banister, but as I cheered them on, I accidentally bumped into a vase, sending it crashing to the ground. My mom rushed in, looking worried, until she saw the stuffed animals having the time of their lives, and we all laughed together. During a dance party with my friends, I got so carried away that I twirled right into a table, knocking over a bowl of chips and sending them flying. It created a chip shower.